reasons.
That has got to hurt to hear that.
It's gotta hurt, but it might get through.
Next, Jenny Jones, men who hate their mate's weight.
He growls at me and calls me Tiger because of my stretch marks.
I sleep on the couch because she's too fat. She might roll over and smash me.
Maybe the only weight these women should lose is their men.
I'm guessing you get more satisfaction from food than you could ever get from him.
Next, Jenny Jones.
You know, most girls want to meet the men of their dreams. You know, the guys who say, honey, I love you forever, no matter what. Well, on today's show, those dream boyfriends and husbands say they care, but this is how they talk to their wives and girlfriends.
Here, honey, a box of chocolate.
Oh, thank you.
But you only can have one, because you're too big, fat ass.
Here, honey, I brought you some flowers.
Hey!
Next time, it's going to be a bouquet of carrots if you don't lose any weight, fatty four eyes.
Honey, will you marry me?
Of course I will, dear.
Not until you lose 50 pounds, chunky monkey.
If you were a woman with one of those guys, would you put up with that, ladies? We didn't think so. So today, as we talk to men who say they're fed up with their overweight wives, we also brought some girl power to the show, right up there. If I were one of those guys, I'd be very nervous right now. Let's get started. Our first guest is Laura, who admits she's gained 60 pounds since she met her fiance 2 years ago. But instead of encouraging her to lose weight, he calls her names like elephant, beach ball, wide load. You've heard them all, right?
I've heard everything.
And he does this in front of people?
Oh, he does it anywhere and everywhere that he can get an audience, anybody to hear it, everywhere.
And does it affect your sex life, or is it hard to sort of pin him down, or?
Since having the baby, it's hard to pin him down.
You have to, like, chase him around to get
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Chase him in between the baby, in between...
Now, he's your fiancé, but he's threatening to, like, not even marry you at this point.
He said that he would not marry me until I lost some weight.
Okay, well, Vince says he won't marry Laura till she loses weight. Now, here's more what Vince had to say on videotape.
The names I'd call Laura, I'd call her like Allie, elephant, beach ball with legs, my pumpkin, wide load. I mean, it doesn't stop. I'm not being cruel. I'm just trying to apply. Just take a look and you can see for yourself. I call Laura these names because she's constantly eating junk food, chips. I mean, even like burgers when they have them sales. 10 for 49, how's 20 do in one evening? Constantly. It's just continually. When she don't eat, it's when she's sleeping. Although she may get up during the night and have another cheeseburger or two. I've went to the bedroom and hid licorice in a drawer, in a sock. She's found it. Eat, eat, eat. I don't know what to do other than be harsh and cruel the way I am with the words I use when I call her names. But if I could turn it back for her health's sake and my happiness, I wish she looked like she did about a year and a half ago.
Well, here's Mr. Happy himself. Vince, get out here, Vince.
An audience. Now I have an audience. If I got behind you, they wouldn't see me. Maybe that's why we don't get out.
You're not exactly thin either.
Well, maybe I'm not as thin as I should be.
Over 100 pounds since we've been together.
No, I don't. I think you should go back to school and check out addition and subtraction.
No, you need to go back.
Addition with you and subtract with me.
Hi, Vince. Speaking of subtractions, why don't you subtract your age difference? What do you come up with?
Oh, well, Jenny, that's a story in itself, but I'm still the man that I am. As good looking as this.
Laura's 29. Laura's 29, you're 49.
That's right.
Almost
That's
50.
Right. That's right.
What are you? You're nothing special, you hippie, throwback.
I never left. I'm still there.
Well, yeah, you're still there. You're a waste of space.
You want her to lose
Wait, why don't you get a haircut? Woodstock was over 32 years ago, you hippie.
That's right. Why don't you come and join me? Maybe you'll learn how to be the man that you want to be and join me up
What's
here.
that?
I say, why don't you join me? You might be the man that you're trying to be.
Slap you. Are you silly or what?
It may happen in New York, but it's been done in Cleveland.
Why don't you try walking with her, encouraging her in other ways instead of calling her names?
There, Look, in Cleveland, it's done my way, the only way.
You do a lot of stuff, Vince. Besides calling her names, we know some of the names, but you make comments to her about, what's the circus comment?
The circus comment? Well, Ringling Brothers was in town. They wanted a feature in the center ring. Besides that, you know, the tent maker, Omar, is going to be making her clothes next.
Okay. Now, you know that has got to hurt to hear that.
Well, it's got to hurt, but it might get through.
What can she not do that you want to do?
Well, since she put on a few pounds that she did, and I will say just a few pounds, like 50 to 70, what'd she tell you, 60? Try like 80 to 90 more pounds.
You're full.
What'd you gain, about 50, Laura?
Yeah, I may be 49, I still have strength, but I can't move her around as much as I used to. Simple as that.
That may be too much
Girls,
information.
if you're over 18, I could tell you about it in private.
Go ahead. What'd you say? I said maybe it's your gut.
Let me tell you about the gut. It's not the gut. As long as I could see where it's about to go, I'm not worried about it. And I think you know what I'm talking about. Cleveland, bring it on down.
For the lady, I just want to know, if he's calling you names now, why do you still want to marry him? What do you see in him? I don't understand.
It's the magic. Tell her why, baby. Tell her about the magic stick. Tell her.
Good question, Laura.
Believe it or not, I mean, he does call names, but there's so many other reasons that we are together, that we get along,
truth, girl.
and you know,
Tell them the truth, girl. What's it about?
it certainly ain't about that.
Do they know what we were blessed with because of that 4 months ago?
We have a 4.5-month-old son.
And he's gorgeous.
And
so he's gonna learn to berate women like you do when he grows up, right?
No, he's not going to be like that.
Laura, kids learn by example. Your son's gonna grow up to be just like your husband.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Are you watching everything she eats? You listen for the fridge?
No, he does not watch everything I
You know
eat.
what?
He's too
Do you
busy
know
in the
that
fridge.
How could I watch when I can't see around her?
He's too busy in the
Laura,
fridge.
do you know that he rigged the fridge so it would squeak so he could hear if you open the fridge at night? Did you know that?
No, I knew.
You
the
rigged the
door
refrigerator
hinges
to
were
squeak.
messed up.
The doors
He
were
did
messed. I
not.
worked for public service for 20. I know how to make the doors messed up.
Yeah.
I make them squeak.
He's in it, trust me, quite a bit more.
I'm in it, but I'm also out of it when I have to be. Men, you know what I mean? In and out. Tell me about it, I have the good thing to give out. And if it ain't allowed, then I'll move on and I'll give me a better thing.
Hey.
Who wants to go home with me? Jump up.
Vince, man. Hey, Vince. I mean, can you satisfy your girl? Because I don't know. She looking over here like she might want something over here. I mean...
That could be. That could be. Doesn't matter, huh? That very well might be. As I told her, if she needs to, the door swings both ways. You know what I mean?
You know what,
I've been
Vince?
around a little longer
He
than
was
her.
saying that as a joke and everything, but that's just what could happen to you. Not so much a sexual affair, but she could have an emotional affair and look to somebody else for the unconditional love that she's not getting from you.
That's, you know...
You know I'm right.
What?
This is very critical, Laura, but the scale... You know, the scale works both ways. Maybe we should measure Vince, too. You think he could use
ahead.
a little...
I'm willing.
stand loose a little
But Jenny!
We have just the right hunk to do it right over there. Come on out here, Storm.
Go ahead. Is this your thing? Go right ahead, baby.
You have to admit that's a
Oh, he's in
handsome
great
man
shape.
right there.
Great shape. I'm glad to see that in Americans
So,
today.
Stormy,
Believe me.
actually, here you got something you're gonna do today. You're gonna take the scale here and take Vince over to the scale.
Yeah, I was going to take him right over here and measure him up.
Vince, what do you think you weigh?
I know what I weigh.
How much do you weigh?
If I'm still there, about 210.
About 210, huh?
It's not a fixed scale, is it? Maybe it'd be 190.
too much hot dog.
208. I'm not. No, honey, it's the hot dog I give off. It ain't what I'm taking in.